The clock in the town square didn't chime. It groaned. For 300 years, the gears of Oak Haven's clock tower had turned without a hitch, maintaining the precise rhythm of the valley. But at exactly 4:13 p.m. on a Tuesday, the great iron pendulum swung left, shuddered, and froze. Leo, the town's third-generation horologist, felt the silence before he heard it. In a town where life was measured by the steady, comforting tick-tock echoing across the cobblestones, the sudden stillness was deafening. People stopped mid-stride in the market. Horses blinked. The wind itself seemed to hold its breath. Sprinting up the spiral stone steps of the tower, tool bag banging against his thigh, Leo reached the mechanism room. The air smelled of brass polish and ancient oil. He approached the massive heart of the clock, expecting a snapped spring or a stripped gear. Instead, he found something impossible. Wedged tightly between the escape wheel and the pallet fork was a silver pocket watch, suspended by a delicate chain. It wasn't ticking, yet its hands were spinning backward at a frantic pace. Leo frowned, pulling a pair of heavy leather gloves from his kit. He reached into the machinery, bracing for the tension of the jammed gears to snap his wrist if he wasn't careful. With a firm, practiced tug, he dislodged the pocket watch. The moment the silver watch cleared the teeth of the great wheel, the tower clock groaned again. The pendulum swung right with a resounding thud, and the town below exhaled a collective sigh as normalcy resumed. But as Leo looked down at the pocket watch in his hand, the backward spinning stopped. The hands snapped to 4:14 p.m., exactly 1 minute ahead of the tower clock. A soft chime echoed from the tiny device, followed by a faint click. The back casing popped open. Engraved inside the lid, in elegant fresh cursive, were the words, "Look out the north window." Leo stepped to the dusty northern archway and looked out over the valley. A mile away, on the old winding ridge road, a massive oak tree, weakened by years of rot, was leaning dangerously over the asphalt. A school bus was winding its way up the hill, completely unaware. Leo didn't waste a second. He grabbed the tower's emergency rope and pulled it 3 times in rapid succession, the universal valley signal for a road hazard. Down in the square, the town constable immediately jumped into his truck, lights flashing, heading toward the ridge. Leo looked back down at the silver watch. The hands had stopped moving entirely, resting peacefully at 4:15. It was just an ordinary quiet watch now, its impossible job finished.